Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned to weapon tap on your head with another ADH wealth solution. Today, I want to talk to you about a story I saw that influenced the client's decision to use a particular financial advisor. But before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, like I said, the family had just had a change in work due to the pandemic, and they had some money from an initial public offering with the company. They had looked at a few different advisors, and one really stuck out to them. And it wasn't because she had promised them the greatest returns or tried to make herself look superior to the other advisors. They ended up choosing her as her advisor. And the reason why is the following few questions. So number one was, how do you define the term wealthy? And their first assignment was to write down their answers silently and separately. And then when they shared them with each other and their advisor in a live session. Now, why is this question powerful? So asking this question does do two things. First, it ensures that the client is on the same page, right? And second, it opens the door to the ambitions on how a client wants to live their lives, not how much money they need. If you do this the right way, the question sets the table for all the planning conversations set up to follow. So two, if you're wildly financially successful, how much do you want to give to or leave to your kids? So this question is an important one following the wealth definition question, right? It helps your client to calibrate a few decisions that parents got to wrestle with, right? Do we pay for the kids' college ahead of funding our retirement? Do we help them buy a house one day? Do we want to save all the way until the end of our lives or just die with a few pennies left over in the bank, right? So now, why is this question a powerful question, right? Well, it's a table stakes question for relationship expansion. Without understanding a parent's goals for supporting their kids, it's hard to really ever have a shot at building both a great financial plan and an estate plan. Now, for clients with school-age children, asking the question is straightforward, right? Because it starts with a simple discussion on things like tuitions. Now, for clients with grown children, it can be just as powerful. The question tees up concepts like annual gifting and generation skipping trust. It also starts a healthy conversation about how much of your client's wealth is going to stay in the family or pass to charity. So question three is, what does being charitable mean to you? So now, when a company goes public, most employees are hit with a sizable income tax bill. So looking at options to reduce tax liability while supporting the causes that they already support on an annual basis, right? So tax professionals and separate advisors may pitch a charitable remainder trust or a CRT. Now, the advisor that they pick simply asks what being charitable means to them. Now, why is this question so powerful? Well, there may be a bunch of different ways to be charitable, right? Lots of small gifts here and there. In addition to helping causes, we care about gifts that are meant to offset taxes. So, annual gift giving to your alma mater, tithing, bequests at the end of your life, right? But there are also methods such as a CRT to give big, meaningful gifts while you are still alive, and return financial dividends for a specified period back to you. The open-ended nature of this question gives clients a way to step back from specific strategies and talk at a deeper level about how many organizations that they really want to support and in what ways. So now question four is, if you could choose between simplicity and maximum tax efficiency, where on that continuum do you put yourselves? Now, people don't like to pay a penny more in taxes than they have to, but also they hate doing paperwork and personal administration, right? So the thought of being locked into a lifetime of filling trust returns is enough to sway most people away from a CRT and to just do a one-time outright gift. Now, it's a smaller deduction, but it takes a tenth of the time and work. Now, why is this a powerful question? Well, there are a lot of estate planning tactics out there to help clients. Some of them come up with setting up new entities that will require additional tax preparation and administration. Now, when you understand where your client is on that spectrum between simplicity and efficiency, it will help you to guide them toward what's best for them. The other genius of this question is that if they want it both ways, right? It opens the door to provide more management services to handle the annual paperwork associated with these estate planning administrations, right? You can now start charging a fee for doing this for them. So putting it all together, right? About 8 months into working with the new advisor and her team, the couple couldn't be happier with her partnership. The conversations that had come from just these 4 questions had given them a framework for navigating some recent investment allocation decisions that they had made. And when asked about working with her versus the other advisors they interviewed, they said it was clear why she had stood out. She asked the questions that mattered to them. So that's going to be it for today, folks. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.